The end goal is to have your passive income surpass your hourly wage, so then you're no longer reliant on the job, the 9 to 5, in order to pay your bills. And once this is sustainable at that amount, you can technically quit that and just work on this, and then it goes to the high level.
Right, yeah. Okay. So it's an amazing feeling just to have that as like a...
It's to have that financial freedom, to have the less stress as well, is one of the most important goals, and that should be the drive and the goal to get you to do the passive income and see the advantages of passive income and being self-employed, or like saying have your own company as opposed to working with somebody.
Okay, welcome to this little video that we're doing today. I'm here with my dad Andy, and what we are doing today is discussing the best ways to make passive income online. So firstly, I'm going to ask the godfather, the godfather of making money online, my dad. When was the last time you worked for other people, and how did it feel?
Okay, so we have clients that we work for, So in January the 25th, I will be my own boss for 10 years. So 10 years ago was the last time that I had a full paid job or worked for somebody.
Alright, cool. And what was it like? What was the stress of working for a job that you didn't really enjoy? And because I know a lot of people can relate. I mean, I love my job, so thank you. but
you got paid to say that, everybody.
But a lot of people have a problem with the jobs where they just don't enjoy it, and they find themselves in this rat race of going like, oh, I need to do this, there's nothing else I can do. How did it feel for you, just so people can relate to you in that aspect?
So for me, I always realised I was destined for bigger, better things anyway. You get a job because 9 times out of 10 you're working to pay the bills. So you're just a worker bee. It's just the way society's conditioned you to work. But that is the power of being an entrepreneur. That is the power of stepping out, being your own boss, having that goal to strive to be your own boss, to work your own hours, to have time freedom, financial freedom from passive income, multiple sources of passive income. So yeah, that's one of the things that I love about doing what I do now, because no one day is the same, and I get to be my own boss, work my own hours. Obviously, I work a lot of hours, but you've got to put the time in now to reap the rewards later.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the reason why I decided to ask that question at the start is because if you're clicking on this video, you're probably clicking on this video because you're trying to find a way to get out of a job or get in a better situation where you have more time in your hands and you have just more financial abundance as well at the same time. So what is it like having passive income coming in? Because you've had it in the past with there's loads of different money making methods where you've been having loads of money every month for affiliate marketing, and now we're doing Shopify dropshipping as well. And we basically do the both of them and client work for other people as well. So what is it like having that passive income coming in compared to working so hard for a bit of money?
So the thing is, when we work, there's only so many hours in a day, right? So we work at a cost per hour. 9 times out of 10 it's minimum wage or just above minimum wage. We work 40 hours a week. We all have family and things to do. Even if you worked 60-hour weeks, 70-hour weeks, 80-hour weeks, there's only so many hours in the day you can work. You're not making money while you sleep. You're not making money while you're on the toilet. You're not making money. There's loads of different ways where you're not making money. So whilst that is sustainable, if you're working 40-hour weeks, it is a set wage. You're never going to get any more unless you get promoted. You're never going to, that is fixed until you retire, and then you got a state pension, and that's it. So with passive income, it allows you to work a couple of hours a day or an hour a day or a couple of hours every other day, and it allows you to bring in sustainable money, and it allows you to then make your money work for you. So the end goal, and this isn't financial advice by the way, the end goal is to have your passive income surpass your hourly wage, so then you're no longer reliant on the job, the 9 to 5, in order to pay your bills. And once this is sustainable at that amount, you can technically quit that and just work on this, and then it goes to the high level.
Right, yeah. Okay. So it's an amazing feeling just to have that as like a...
It's to have that financial freedom, to have the less stress as well, is one of the most important goals, and that should be the drive and the goal to get you to do the passive income and see the advantages of passive income being self-employed, or like saying have your own company as opposed to working with somebody. Or what you can do, what I did is, whilst I had my full-time job, I was working on my side hustle. So I was working on my passive income stream until my side hustle surpassed my main hustle, and that became my main hustle. So that is another area of things. But no, you need multiple sources of passive income, but you need to build at least one. And that one is you put all your time and effort into that one in your spare time to make sure it surpasses your full-time job, so then you can go part-time or leave that job, and then you can take your profits from that and invest it into something else to have another second income stream.
Oh, okay. Get me in mind on that then. Get apply that. So what is your best form of creating passive income, like in your opinion? Because we've done a lot, especially you in the past 10 years, is just looking at different ways to make money. And what's the best form of passive income that gets you the most?
The best one is the one that you enjoy and that you love doing. Because again, if it's something that you don't enjoy and you're promoting something or working with something, you may as well just be in that full-time job. So, I mean, affiliate marketing is good, but it all depends on the products, and it all depends on the commission. When you get paid that commission, if it's 30 days in arrears, if it's money up front, if it's cost per lead, if it's cost per purchase. So this is the reason why drop shipping and e-commerce has become really, really popular over the last few years, and it's going to even grow. You've got Ty Lopez buying Pay One. You've got all these people invested into e-commerce because of you can work from home off a laptop, you do a couple of hours a day, you can hire virtual assistants, you can sell products that you don't even see, touch or ship. You can sell them online, and then people buy products from your store. You use your customers' money to buy the product, and you keep the difference, which is the profit.
Yeah, so it's probably one of the best ways, especially for people who have some sort of social media, people around my age anyway, who have some sort of knowledge for social media, have knowledge for how it works. It's probably one of the best ways to create that passive income, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's the thing is as long as you're tech savvy, and like people your age, like you millennials, are kind of tech savvy anyway. So and not only that, you can teach it. So obviously we have courses on the YouTube channel. We're bringing out e-commerce courses and stuff to help people, to teach them how to do the drop shipping. We've got challenges coming up. We've got a lot of things coming up where we can help people and obviously pay it forward and get them to learn the skills that I've learned and that you've learned. But what I would say is if you're not sure what to promote or what to sell, then sell trending products, obviously, because if someone else is selling it, you know it's working, so you can sell it too. And then obviously once you get an idea and a feel for what you want to do, you then want to look at, say, something that you're interested in. So if you're interested in going to the gym, look at gym equipment, yoga equipment, things like that, gadgets. Do you know what I mean? You'd sell something, because then that way you're not going to fall out of love with it, because you're enjoying it, it's a passion, it's a hobby, and you're interested in that, so you'll be able to sell that to a customer better than something that you don't like or don't understand. Yeah.
And one example I was thinking of that is, you know Gymshark, yeah? So
yeah.
Gymshark have basically recently, they've only started about 7-8 years ago, and basically recently they've had an investor put in over $1 billion, so it's worth over £1 billion now. And they started out on Shopify, which is what we teach how drop shipping on. And a lot of people think like, oh, drop shipping is dead, or you know what I mean. There's always that claim, because there's obviously problems with it, but we know the solutions, and that's what we'll be going through in the challenge next week. But one of the things I was sort of going to go on to with the drop shipping as dead thing is that people start out doing drop shipping and they build a brand from that. For example, like people like Gymshark probably started out with print on demand, and they've slowly started to build it up where they build their own products and create.
Yeah, so obviously that's one of the things. You always start off as drop shipping because it's easy, right? Okay, but once you get to a stage where you're doing 20, 30, 40 hours and 30 orders a day, obviously that becomes a kind of job in itself. So you can get people, and you're going to obviously process the orders. A lot of it is automated, but you process the orders, and then you'll change to a VA or customer support where you've got customers questioning where their order is, how long it's going to be for delivery, things like that, returns. So that becomes that. But once you start making profit from that business, and it's consistent profit, and the good thing about drop shipping that a lot of people may not know, and I'm just looking at you guys, so the good thing about drop shipping is you get paid straight away. So what happens is you have a product, the customer doesn't know that you don't stock that product, they buy it from your shop straight away, you get the cha-chings in, and the reason we say cha-chings because if you get the Shopify app, when you get a sale come through, it goes cha-ching. So that's really good. It really motivates you, helps you drive. What happens is then you say, a typical example, there's a product that you sell, I don't know, this microphone could be, a version of this microphone could be £5 and you're selling it online for 30. So then what happens is the customer buys it from your store for 30, you have the customer's money straight away, you take £5 of the customer's money, you then go and buy that directly from the wholesaler, get it shipped direct to the customer, and you keep the £25 difference. And then that's that. And then you have, if they get paid through PayPal Express, you get paid straight away. If it goes through Shopify payments, it's done through via Stripe, and you have to wait 24 to 48 hours. But that's the longest you're waiting for your money. So then what happens is then once you've built up a float and you've got that, you can throw that into Facebook ads, you can influencer ads, TikTok ads, YouTube ads. You can put it into paid newspaper articles. You can do whatever you want with that money. You can keep it, take it out, take away from it. But then once you get to a certain level, you can buy 100 of an item. So you get the price of the cost. So instead of it costing £5, now we're getting 100 of these speakers for £3.50. So now we're actually getting another £1.50 profit on top for selling the speakers at 30 quid. So you can do that, and then what you can do is go onto, like, say, a 3PL, where you buy a product, you buy 100 of a product, and you have now you have a fulfillment warehouse. So you have stock on hand, a bit like Amazon FBA, where you've got a pallet of your stock, and what happens when a customer orders it, instead of it going drop shipped, it's now picked off your pallet, gets sent to the customer. Especially if in the US, you can do 3 to 5 day shipping with USPS. So that's good. Customer knows no different. And then as you get your stock down, you just order another pallet of 100 and you just replace it. So say you're doing 10 orders a day, and you know you're doing consistent 10 orders a day, you'd order 100 speakers, get them delivered, and once you got down to say 30 or 40 of them, depending on how long it takes, you'd go and order another 100, another 100, another 100, or 200, or 300, 500. So you've always got the stock. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, a lot of people are investing into e-commerce at the moment. We know people personally who've bought warehouses, and they're looking at making a big fulfillment thing out of it as well. And it is probably one of the biggest growing industries. If you look at Amazon, started as just a book seller, literally just selling books, and now they sell literally everything, have warehouses around the world. It's one of these growing industries that by 2025, they reckon will be completely just worth loads of millions. And if you're probably confused, like, how do you do Facebook ads? How do you do this? How do you promote it? We go through this all next week on Monday the 21st of December. So if you're watching this in advance, you've missed your chance. All the replays, we're not sure if they're going to be there they'll only be there for a limited time.
Yeah.
So basically, if you want to actually join this challenge, figure out how to literally do everything, literally promote everything, set up your own store, and find these trending products that we're on about, click the link in the description below. It'll be the first link in the description, and it'll be called the 3-day Freedom Lifestyle Shopify Challenge. And basically, all we do is go through how to set up your Shopify store with one of our brilliant mentors, Shabaria, in her social media lifestyles entrepreneur group. Is that what you say?
Yeah, so it's called the 3-day Freedom Lifestyle Challenge Shopify edition, just to be out there. It's in the Smile group on Facebook. There's a link in the description below, so go through, register. It is free. It's a 3-day event. We're going to be doing it on Facebook Live on the 21st, 22nd, 23rd at 7 p.m. UK time. And we're just going to be dropping bombs, value, show you how to find trending products, show you how to build a store, talk briefly about Facebook ads. There's a lot to cover in them 3 days, and it will help you. I've teamed up with one of my own business mentors. She's amazing. She's going to be providing her angle on it, and we're going to be working together on it, and it is something that we're going to be doing long term as well. So yeah, this is a free challenge. You've got nothing to lose. There's no money involved. Just sign up in the link below in the description. Sign up, and we'll see you then.
So yeah, thank you all for watching. Make sure to sign up now before spaces run out. So sign up right now to get everything with your replays if you miss it, and you'll get everything to your emails. So don't worry about anything, just sign up and you'll get everything right now. So thank you very much, Dad, for literally sitting down and doing this, and thank you all for watching. If you like this content, then please leave a like and subscribe for more content in the future. That's all for now though, so see you later.